Hello, Divine Sunshiners. This is Divine Sunshine. I'm coming to you with your Divine Masculine and Karmic Feminine reading. Okay, if you want a reading with me, you can reach me at divinetwinsoul11.com. Excuse me, .com. Go to my services page, and there from the services page, you can hit the book online button. On the book online button, click that, and that will give you the ability to be able to book a appointment with me. Also, you can reach me by Instantgo. On Instantgo, you can go to divinetwinsoul11.com. There you can get a reading with me either via a question, a reading over the phone, or a video. Okay. Remember that I am not available until after 5 p.m. Central Time. So if you want to get a reading through that, you can. Okay, so let's kind of get into, I think last time we left off on last week's episode, it was the Karmic Feminine was getting a soulmate was being called in, and it looked like the Divine Masculine was at the point that he's saying, I'm looking for the nearest exit sign. Okay, I'm seeing if I remember that correctly. Let's see what's going on now, because I looked at some other videos, and there was one reader, I'm not gonna call out, but I love her. She was saying that no other reader out there is like having continuation of the storyline, and I was like, excuse me, I got a regular soap opera going on here, so it's been juicy ever since. So we're gonna continue on to see what this week's episode is going to be. Okay, clear. All right, the energies are different. They're interesting. This week I haven't asked the question. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's do this. I'll put that. What's the energies for? What's going on with them right now? And then I'll break it down. The energies has been a little interesting. I kind of believe that there has been a shift going on starting last week, and definitely I think that some kind of stuff has hit the fan over this weekend. I believe that that's an energy that I have felt. Something has shifted and have occurred on that. I don't know how many of you all said that, but I don't know. I watched the lady's video, and I said that in the other video. Her name is Gai or something. She's an Indian lady, and she stated that at this time, by now, 70% of the Divine Masculines are awoken by now. They're awoke, or they're awakened, or whatever. They're woke. They up. Like, stay woke. Dim, 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 dim. Tell you creeping. Dum, dum, dum. They're woke. So stay woke. So they're woke already. They didn't heard that song already. So that is what we are dealing with at this time. Okay, so let's see. The overall energies here, this is different, so I'm going to go with let it lead. The overall energies that's going on between Divine Masculine and the Common Feminine is past lives. You have known each other before. This is in reverse. So right now, I believe, and like many of them have already said, and I think I said that last week, some of them did believe that the Divine Masculine is their soulmate. They believe they've known them before. Again, like I said, like my friend always said, I think they picked up the phone line and they got the wrong message. They heard soulmate, and it should have been no mate. That was not it. Okay, I think they picked up the signals. I seen in Daniel Boom's videos, he was stating that some of these karmics have the potential to divine, that this relationship might be the thing that causes them to come into their divinity. I don't know. I'm not saying I'm bucking against that. I believe from my own experience that that the karmic has their own soulmate. I truly believe that in my heart of hearts, and right now this might be a way for them to get themselves on the path of journey of being with their own soulmate. I just think that this might be just like a train station. No, like airplane. This is what I'm saying. because I get visions of things like movies. I'm thinking just like a layover. It's like this is a layover style. Like sometimes you have to stay in certain cities for like 2 hours or an hour until you go on to your destination. I'm thinking that this relationship here that they are having with the divine masculine is like a layover. You ain't really there. You think you're there, but like Southwest, you really truly free to move about the country. But you don't know this as the karmic feminine. And I got it right. I know who I'm talking to. Forgiving and learning is in reverse. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. I'm thinking the underlying thing right here is right now they're probably struggling. I think they're struggling with this forgiving and learning aspect of it, because many of them probably the masculine, divine masculine, is kind of struggling, not really understanding how they came to this point. Now we'll see what's going on, but this current energy and why he's kind of feeling like he's twisted. And really saying he looked like this. He's got this look of like, what the hell happened? Like, what the hell? I thought this was, I don't know what the hell I just did. So I don't know what the hell just happened look means. Okay, whatever it is, it's got to do with forgiving and learning, and even having a hard time accepting that. Okay, we got unrequited love. We got this in reverse. There's not enough attraction and chemistry to keep this relationship going. I'm thinking it's unrequited, but I'm thinking in some ways they might be keep pushing. You know, I gotta keep on pushing. No, might be doing that, and it's unrequited. The chemistry is already fizzled. But you know how you keep on milking, thing until it is. That's the same thing. Like when my dog had died, and my mom, some kind of way I was able to revive her to come back. Maybe that was the divineness that was in me that brought my dog back to life for a couple of seconds. And she did. I hit her on the back and she coughed and she came back. And then I seen her kind of stay there while there, and she went right on back to wherever it is, to cross over the Rainbow Bridge. And that's the same thing. It's like, the dog is gone, is dead. The love is dead. And you trying to revive it, but it's really dead, on that part. That part. You got here, it's just in reverse. A lot of reverse cards. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Right now, at the point the underlying energies is that their love is not real. It's been superficial, because what's the opposite of real? Superficial. It's not worth exploring. It's really then it came to the end of the road like Boys to Men with that, okay? All right, so let's see what is. Those are underlying energies right there that's going on at play. So now let's look at, I'm going to put this over to the side. Let's look and see what is the divine masculine, what's in his heart space and his mind space. What's in his heart space? What's in the divine masculine's mind space for the karmic? Okay, they're jumping. He's like, I got a lot to say. Okay, what's in the karmic feminine's heart space? And what's in the karmic feminine's mind space? Stay woke, dip, 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 baby. Don't be good. Ooh, now stay woke. That's what I'm trying to send to her. Baby. Now don't you close your eyes. All right, let's see. What's in his heart space is engagement. Your love life is sending to a higher level of commitment. Now, I feel you all breathe like, what the hell? Okay, wait a second. Take a breath. As Ayana say, beloved, take a breath. Breathe with me. Okay, so this could go one or two ways. This could be that he has got all these cards. He's seeing the signals. You got some of that 20% as the Indian gay or Ga had stated that are still not awakened. This might be for them that's not awakened. They're like, I'm going to keep on pushing. I'm going to keep on pushing. That part. We're going to keep on pushing regardless, okay? That this might be for them. They look at the karmic feminine and they're saying, okay, I want to take this to the next level, regardless of what the universe is sending me. Okay. Or this could be he's feeling it's a higher calling. Those who are awakened, he wants to send to the next, and he wants to engage with the divine feminine. Okay. That's that. That's what's in his heart space. In his mind space is playfulness. This playfulness came in reverse. He said, I don't want to play boy. Again, get sorry for the analogy that I have about my passed away, my beloved dog. But at the same time, if I kept on trying to revive her, it still was just like me. Rigor mortis did eventually set in. I can't keep on pumping on her to try to revive her to come back to life. That ain't going to happen. It was time for me to let her go and let her go on over the Rainbow Bridge and pray that someday her and I will come back and visit each other. We'll see each other again. We ain't no someday. We will. We already told her that. So this is right here. The dog, the proverbial dog is dead. I don't feel like even playing with it. I ain't throwing no bone out there for you to fetch or throw it back. All that stuff. I ain't even feeling open about that. I don't want to go into the flow of it, how it goes ebbs and flow in the real natural. You give, I give, I give, I take. We ain't at that point right now. So right now, he wants to playfulness stop. Let's stop all this playing here and let's get down to business. Okay, what's in her heart space, the karmic feminine, as far as the divine masculine, let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. She's getting realistic. In her heart space, she's like, I'm getting a reality check. This is my new thing when I see in reverse. She's getting a reality check about things. She really see that it ain't no control. Ain't no getting no control of things. Because things, the train is off the damn track at this point. Especially if you got him saying you like a dead dog to him, dead mouse to him. He ain't even, let me get off that. I can't, you say, that's hurting my heart. You talking about, you made me think about your dog. Okay, so it's like a dead mouse. Okay, it's over. Okay, you keep on playing with it. Like I told you about that chicken that ate that mouse. He was kicking it around and stuff. And I said, I'll be damn. You know, the cat was playing with it. And that chicken came up there, said, what the hell you doing? Man, we ain't playing with no mouse today. This food. And went and said, snatched up that mouse and started eating it up. And the cat was like, what the hell? Okay, I'm confused. I thought that was my role. I thought I eat and say, alrighty. The evolution has changed. Maybe Darwin didn't have nothing on this about no changing no monkey into no human. You done lost your ever-beloved mind. So that's the same thing is with this. It ain't no control. Right now he's sending signals, I don't want to play no more. Game over. He didn't throw the controller down. He said he don't want to play no more because he ain't winning. This ain't the game he really wanted to play. This bootleg, you know, this ain't the new thing that's coming out. So this is control. So she's taking a realistic thing and saying, I might not have the control right now in her heart. Right now in her mind space is finances and career. This is very high in her mind. Right now she's got, mama got some things that she want to achieve. She been planting some seed all along, maybe even planting seeds before he even came on the dang on scene, to be honest. That's where I'm picking up. And she's like, okay, let me start turning my attention back on my finances and my career. Because right now this is taking forefront. You don't want to play, that's fine. I got something to fill it up. So I'm going to fill it up with sowing my seeds and get my money right. Because I might be helping me to plan my own exit strategy up out of this situation in my career. Because right now, mama is moving up the ladder and climbing. Because I've been dealing with you and feeding off that divine power that you have. And it done made me feel like I want to find my own divinity in some things. Okay? So that's what's happening. What is the current situation? Current situation is what? Clear. What's the current situation going on with the divine masculine? Okay, that's too many. You know, you out of order. You out of order on that. Yeah, that's too many. I can't do that many. Too many. Thank you. This ain't your, okay, this ain't your reading. You ain't got to look at me crazy either. Okay, moving on. Next one. Well, it could be. Anyway, yes, I'm talking to him. Okay, and this is what is, stop. Okay, I can't go to sleep right now, angels. Y'all gonna have to hold off on the angel ride. Just hold on. what is on this karmic feminine's her current situation? What's the karmic feminine's current situation? Y'all said it right that time. What's the karmic feminine's current situation with this divine masculine? You gonna turn out a lot of, you talk too much. You need to close your mouth. I know this. I'm sorry. Let me not be so nasty. Karmic. What's going on with the karmic feminine? Talk to me freely, but give me enough cards that I can be talking about in this time period. Thank you. I'll be very nice to you. And you just disobedient. Now, I know some of y'all say, ain't this? That's the you. That's what they do. They do what they want to do. How many cards you done pulled out here? Okay, I'm going to let it go on. Because it seems like you got a lot to say. Okay, what's the current energy? When the divine masculine, he got 4 cards too. We got release. So right now he wants to release, okay? The end of a phase, a situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. He's getting the call. He's part of that 75% that say, I'm ready to move on. That 25% kind of knows it too. They just might not be acting on it. But this is his next step, he said. So he wants to reach. So this is Archangel Arziel, which is release. He's ready for that transformation. He's got the wake-up call. He's ready to get into his divinity. Say, okay, I want to try these wings on. See what this is all about. And so I can feel that in the divine masculine. They're very curious. Okay, all right, got confirmation from Archangel or Raphael to say that's true. They're very curious into seeing, you know, what the superpowers do. You know, just like, what's that one of them superheroes that they tried it on and said, oh, let me see how this works. What does this do? You know, those, I think of Iron Man trying on things for the first time, knowing what to do, Spider-Man, you know, knowing what the web. So he wants to know, what is the superhero status? What do you get with that? Okay. 10 of fire. Too much work, accept help from others. Life is out of balance, stress-related health concerns. So right now is the point of the divine masculine. He wants to get out of this situation, but he just don't know how to. He's relying on, he's got to find some real trusty friends, some people that really have his back, that really know him in and out of how to get out of this, because this is going to be a lot of work to get out of this karmic situation. Some of them got into, you know, marriages or engagements or things of that nature. They got into serious buying houses, being together, those things that really have gotten the next extra layer to it. Maybe they got kids with the karmic feminine as well. So you got a lot of extra land. It's got to, like I told you, my famous grandma saying, I know you can say it with me, you got to work real careful to get what? To get your hand out that lion's mouth. You got your hand in the lion's mouth, you got to work real careful to get it out. I heard her say corrected. That's how I say it. That's true. So you got to really work real careful, because you know you make one little false move and that lion goes to chomp right on that hand. So you got to work. You got a lot of mystical things. Some of these things I'm looking here is mystical from the bird that's in their head. Some of them is not that, leaving out, it's not that bad. It's more so of a thought. Your mind is playing tricks on you. Your mind is playing tricks on me. Then what's that? The Lost Boys or the Ghetto Boys, they did that. That's why I'm here. Okay, the moon is about this on. The moon has about that phase of that last moon is about this on. Also, it's got to be his intuition. It's got to help play a part in helping him know what's the next day. This thing came to the point that him being in this common situation has caused stress-related issues, health issues with him. And so that's also a thing that say, I got to go. Maybe it's again got blood pressure, and I got to take high blood pressure pills, water pills, and all that stuff. He said, hell, I wasn't doing this when I was with the damn divine house, and I got to take all this damn mess now. Okay, next one. 9 of fire. That means action in reverse. So we're not taking no action. We're not taking no action to do what? To not give up, to protect which we've created, have courage, and believe in ourselves. So right now, he's kind of in the low, because he's seeing here is a lot of work that he's got to be done. That's the current situation. So he's kind of at a little low point about this. Right now, if I look at it, he looks like she is more of a warrior than he is. It's a dragon behind. Again, when I see this as ego, he knows that with her, she's into her ego, self. See, again, like I said, when I seen this card first time, I remember I said, here she is taking a selfie in the middle of a dragon trying to swallow her behind up. This tells you how narcissistic or into herself that she is, this karmic feminine that he's dealing with. But she's proud. She's proud. She's on the grind, though. I have to give her that. I believe that she knows what the weapons choices to choose to get things happen, get things popping in her world. And at this point, she knows what things to battle. And that's why she's got that lace, but she got that target. She got that look on it, like, you know, don't mess with me. I know what I'm doing. I'm going after what I want. And so with that, that's what's causing all these energies that I said before, that he does not feel he wants to give up. He does not want to protect what he's created, and he's really being doubtful about his courage, and he's having a hard time believing in himself right now. Eight of Earth, this is the material things. Skill work is rewarded. Learning all there is know about a topic, going back to school. So right now he's really into his grind about his career, his work. Right now he's really trying to find out how to find more knowledge about how to be better on his job. I've seen somewhere they're saying some of them don't feel. I went to empath webinar. I was attending that, and she was saying a lot of empaths sometimes are not really fulfilled with the world, if I understood that correctly. And I'm kind of picking this up and applying this with him, all this divinity and this newness that he's knowing about his spirituality. Some of them is that emptiness. It's like, okay, I got it, but now what do I do with it? I quite don't know what's my next step to do. And so that is causing him to have that say, I want to get more knowledge about what's going on. And he wants to get some more knowledge about even the earth thing, which is about him on the job, how he could get a promotion, how he could become better at his job. So he feels that he can get fulfillment through that way, although he's not looking more so concentrated on the spiritual, but he's looking more so in the material aspect. When it comes to this karmic feminine, right now 3 of 5, so she's got some action, abundance, things look very good. Have patience at this time, make long-term plans. Right now she's learning how to just sit there with the dragon. She, again, like I said, she knows her weapon of choice, what she needs to do. She's sitting there being comfortable. She sees him there. She maintained and slain the dragon, which this dragon could be the lumen, knowing what's going on with the divine masculine, him saying he don't want to play anymore. And so now she's learning the way how to become at peace with what's going on at this time. She's sitting there seeing really the lava coming, you know, this is new creation. Some really, to me, this is things falling apart, coming. She's sitting there calmly before her eyes, but it looked like to me she's sitting there saying, okay, you know, whatever, que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. The unity. Right now, Archangel Sandalphon, traditional viewpoints of methods, spiritual organizations seek out mentors and like-minded friends. Right now, she's probably really leaning on her outside friends to give her help and support about what's going on with her with divine masculine. She's probably seeing the foundation is kind of cracking a little bit, so maybe she might be going to see her pastor or minister or something like that, and get some of her friends to kind of help her and give her advice as to what's the next step that she needs to do. You know, should I stay, girl, or should I go? Which way should I go? The Emperor, organization and larger structure and discipline and leadership. She's still seeing him in leadership role, this divine masculine. This is the Emperor, which is him, but she could also be seeing her being able to step up in her role and do as to becoming taking on a divine masculine role to say, okay, I take control, although you ain't taking the control, but I can take control of this situation. This looked to me like a angel. I know it's him, but he looked kind of, to me, when I'm looking at this card, I'm interpreting, he looked kind of pouty. It's like, I'm in charge. I'm the king now. Everybody got to bow down to me. So, you know, it's like, okay, you everybody look like, really, like that? You talking like that, you sound like a 10-year-old. Sound like one of my kids, my 4th grade. I ain't bowing down to you. So this is where it seems like it's like a childish way. It's like, I ain't getting my way. I'm going to try it this way. I'm going to be the divine masculine. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up for that. The the moon, Archangel Haniel, important psychic insights, influence behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. So you know what? She's also getting dreams, psychic visions, things that probably coming to her and telling her too that, you know, it is something new. It's something else on the horizon for you. This is not it. Okay? And she needs to release her fears behind it. Because like I said, she's acting like a pouty. When I look at this is what I'm seeing. Like a pouty little emperor. She's trying to be the divine masculine. It's like, I got the power now. I got the power. That's what she's saying. And we look at, like I said, you just like them ones that was lying, talk about she was the one to sing, and we found out it was what's her name, something Waters, that was actually doing the singing, and they had some skinny chick out there that's acting like this is what it is. Like she trying to portray like she the divine masculine. And we saying behind it, say, no, baby, you ain't got the power. It's the divine feminine got the power. Okay. So this is what I'm thinking. But she's trying to play it for the day. Okay. She's got to release her fears. Some kind of events that's happening behind the scenes. I want to clarify on that. What is that behind the scenes? What event? And then it said 3 of Waters. 3 of Waters is 3 of Cups, which lets you know that it is somebody else. That 3rd cup is that divine feminine. She right there in the midst of what's going on between them. Because it just sounds like my mom saying, he's like, what she always say, I always made myself feel like I was with Princess Diana. Because Princess Diana, I always remember on a 60 Minutes or one of them shows, she always said, it's always been 3 people in my marriage. It was Prince Charles and Queen Elizabeth and myself. So, so you know what that means. So if we got the 3 of Waters here, that they feel that it is 3 people that is in this relationship. You could say that it ain't the divine there for this one. The other situation is the 3, the divine is there. You could say the 3rd could be the divine intervention that's trying to play to say, okay, this is enough. Playtime is over. Playtime in the reverse is now for you to go on ahead and find your own playmates. You got 3. So it's a celebration, a wedding, a graduation, a birth of mountain. I think that it is a graduation going on to the next level. The need to have more fun. And she's the need for her to have more fun is for her to go on ahead and to find her own person, soulmate, get these finances together, be that leader that she wants to be. That would be that. I'm picking this up also. This is the other flip side to it. Some of you all say, those are the ones that say, okay, I'm going to stay in it. That 25% that say, I'm going to stay in it, I ain't moving. It could be a wedding. It could be a birth announcement. It could be a baby. Also, that's on board with the whole situation. That could be also at play with that too. Those of you all, that might be a way of how she could be able to keep him as well. But I want to keep to look at events behind the scenes. What are some of these events that's happening behind the scenes? Let's look at the energies. Okay, Kundalini rising, clear. What's these events? What's the events that the Karmic feminine is talking about? The Magician in the mirror. So that means when you got the Magician card, there's something spiritual, some divine intervention is at play. So right now it's causing them to take and the mirror, that means they making them take an introspective look at themselves. Okay, that's the event. So something has happened. Okay, and because it's something that happened, what has it caused? Let's see, can we put that on it? What has it caused for the Karmic feminine? If that's the cause, what's the effect? Community in the reverse, a sense of coming together. Community to me is other people. Let me read this up on here, energy. But I want to say it's somebody else up in play. I want to say it's some other comics that play in this. Okay, but we'll see. I'm not going to be nice. Oh, no, I ain't got my reading glasses, so let's pray we can see this. Upright. This card, no, that was in reverse, baby. You read it right. This card reverse indicates feelings of isolation and perhaps loneliness. There may have been a recent disconnect with old associations or even a dissolution of some wider partnership. This may result in feeling of loss and grief. Stop right there. So you got the community. So no coming together. She's feeling alone. Something about this partnership with this divine masculine. She's felt like she's been in it by herself. That's caused her to have that man in the mirror. I'm looking in the man in the mirror. Okay, right there. This part here, she had a Michael Jackson moment. So now she's looking at the man in the mirror because the magician has been divine intervention that has been in play that has caused her to look in the man in the mirror. And now she's saying, you know what? I feel like I'm lonely in this relationship. I'm in this all by myself. That part. All by herself. Okay? Solitaire. Okay? Got that? Now, what's the next thing? What is the divine divine feminine wants, what divine masculine wants to say the common feminine wants to say divine masculine. Let's see. What does he want to say? Clear? What does the divine masculine want to say to common feminine? And what does the common feminine want to say to divine masculine? You saying a lot. You talk too much. Okay, let me be quiet. Whoa. In the reverse. Baby, these 75% of divine masculine is tired of this mess. He said chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. There ain't no magnetic attraction here. It is fop, fizzle, fizzle. Oh, what a relief it is. Pop, plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. No, it ain't no. It's been a relief because he's saying, you know what? This ain't where I need to be. It's a relief for me coming to this point. And so that's why I'm having that Alka-Seltzer moment. Just saying, let it go. I know I'm dating myself, ain't I? Okay, next one. You deserve love. You are lovable. And he's saying at this point, you are not at the point that you are lovable. What made him come to this decision? What made him come to this point? I think it's divine intervention. Clear. But can you give me something a little bit more specific and tell me what caused this? Why is she not lovable anymore? Milk and honey in reverse. So whatever it is, you know when you say, oh, I'm at the land of milk and honey. It has not been a land of milk and honey with her. Okay? It's been a reverse. This is in reverse. It ain't been easy street. It's been very hard. Okay? What things, let me ask the wisdom. What things have made it not been milk and honey? Clarify, please. For the divine masculine with this karmic. He's been impatient. And this has been a facade. Things have not been on the up and up like you think. I don't need to explain this no more. You see what this is. He's impatient with things of how it's been going with her. And it's been a facade. Something has not been going on the up like he's been saying that's been going on. Okay, let's see with her. What does she want to say to him? Love yourself first. Baby, she's gotten to the point, if she's in her divinity, to say, I see some things in you. And I see you ain't really purely loving yourself first. Okay? If you have some self-respect for yourself, this will make you more romantically attractive. And so right now, he looking like Flavor Flav to her right now, really. So you started off as Fabio and you didn't downgrade. It ain't no let me upgrade you. You didn't downgrade it down to Flavor Flav now status. And she's saying, you know, if you get yourself together and just show some self-respect with you, maybe I might start loving you right now. But right now, I ain't feeling this. This is honeymoon in reverse. Before, enjoy the bliss of holiday and time together. Right now, she's enjoying every bit of time that she gets alone, away from him. That is been her bliss. That's been her happiness. So she's been doing a lot of isolation. She sees she's been isolated. Some of that's isolated been from him, from the divine masculine, and some of the things she's like, my God, I got to get away. You is working my very last nerve. You hear me? Very last nerve. Everything about you. I mean, when you breathe, it works my nerves. The way you sneeze, it works my nerves. When you chew that food that I feed you every night, it works my nerves. The way you watch television and you flip the channel, it works my nerves. You are working my very last nerve. That's where we're at right now. No honeymoon. Just want to get away. Passion, upside down. It's been fizzled. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. There is no joy. Ain't no, you bring me joy when I'm down. No, ain't none of that. Ain't no Anita Baker coming out there on stage and flapping that skirt around. You don't bring me no type of joy. Please don't. No, you don't bring that to me. Okay? All right, ain't no Fabio. I told you looking like Flavor Flav. I don't even, Flavor Flav, even when we up there haven't said, I want to turn the lights out, and I wish they get even darker, because I'm tired of even seeing your face. This point I'm at right now. Okay? So it ain't no passion. They might not even be intimate with each other. Because if it ain't no passion, I definitely won't. No, I don't want you. I was about to say something. Sound like my mom. I don't want you on top of me breathing. I just don't. I know. You say, okay, on that note, I'm definitely know I'm indie, because that's not spiritual. But that's what I'm thinking. That's like, I don't even want you to sound like Color Purple. He just gets on top of me. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm finished. I know I insulted somebody. Anyway, but that's what it feel like. It's like Mr. and Cely, Miss Cely. That's what it has gotten to. That's why I shared the Color Purple. Miss Cely and Mr. He just cries on top of me, and I feel like he using it. Oh, anyway, all right. Let's be nice. Let's be nice. Anyway, those are the energies. If you would like to have a reading with me, go to my page, DivineTwinSoul11.com. Go to the book online page. Yes, I'm booking, so I can get ready for the next one. Book online page, and then click on there. You can register, book with me, and schedule an appointment with me there. You can also go to my Instantgo account, which is Go Divine Twin Soul 11. There you will be able to get a reading with me, either via one question, by phone, or video. Please remember that I am not available until after 5 p.m. Central Time. Okay? All right. So, in parting, I'm getting ready for the next one, going on to the Karmic Feminines, and I mean the Divine Feminines with the Karmic Masculine next. All right then. So, in parting, I like to say, stay uplifted, stay elevated, stay motivated. Namaste, Namago.